Yo, and we are back. And for today's video, we have a driver that got pulled over for a routine traffic stop, and they end up getting a possession charge for one of the deadliest substances known to man. Let's check it out and see how this could have been avoided.
The driver's side window.
On November 19, 2022, a Flagler County deputy pulled over a vehicle with front windows tinted that seemed too dark. He noticed that the couple were agitated. The deputy asked the driver if she had a valid driver's license, to which the driver replied, "I don't think so." It leads to a dog sniff and a car search.
Always them damn tinted windows.
Hello. Hi, my name's Deputy Magnuson with Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Yes. The reason why I stopped you today is because the tint in your front windows is definitely, or it looks like it's too dark.
We just bought the car.
I bought it like that.
Okay. How long ago did you buy the car?
About 3 months ago. We just took it off.
Okay.
See, these aren't tinted.
Okay.
They just had the one tint for some reason.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I do have a tint meter, and I'm going to put it on it just so I can see. All right? Do you have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance?
Everyone's always like, oh, I bought it like that. It's not my fault.
Where are you heading to today?
We bought property. We were just going to go check it out in Palatka.
Oh, up in Palatka?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Daytona.
From Daytona?
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons in the car? No?
No. Got a chainsaw in the back.
He got a chainsaw in the back.
A chainsaw in the back? Start clearing the lot a little bit? Yeah. Do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
I left it at the house.
I do.
If you are at a routine traffic stop and they just start asking you weird questions like, do you have any weapons? Just know it's about to go down.
He does.
I was tired and I didn't feel like driving. Now
He was tired, he was sleeping,
No,
and I
she's-
just wanted to drive.
Do you have a valid license?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's valid?
Who's your registration?
I have to register.
Are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
You are?
He is.
Okay, are you?
I tried to, but
They wouldn't let you?
I am.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have you start. I'm gonna start with this window right here while you're getting those
This ain't
documents
tinted.
together. Okay, I'm just gonna have you.
Okay.
All right. So my partner's gonna come over if you want to roll up driver's side.
Insurance card.
it's 5%. I think they said.
His hands are shaking.
Hey, look out for us. On her driving, man. So 28. She's shot.
Listen, I'm just trying to get my documents right now. I haven't made any kind of determination. You know, the reason why I stopped you is because of the tint. Once I get all the documentation, we can cross those as they come. Okay?
This is the insurance.
All right. Why are you nervous?
Yeah, bro, he's shaking like a leaf, man. Like I've been in bad situations. I got pulled over and had some foliage, some leaves I shouldn't have, and I didn't act as nearly as nervous as this dude is being.
The back windows are good.
She ain't got a license.
Do what?
She ain't got a license.
How come you didn't drive?
I
you know she didn't have a
I
license.
was falling asleep, and we stopped at the store.
Just fell asleep, man,
I was like, man, I don't want to drive.
Yeah.
He fell
When's the last time you had a license?
asleep. It's been a while.
Other than that, man.
This dude's a terrible liar.
Go get your name.
Yeah, but I owe $10,000. That's why.
There you go. That's the title. I don't want you to get that lost. This is a copy of the registration here.
This is the insurance.
Okay. And this is your insurance. Just show me that it's valid.
He's a good
Is
driver.
that it?
Okay. All right. What's your name and date of birth?
10/25/78.
You need mine?
Uh-huh.
You need mine?
No, I have yours. You're John Hopkins, right? John Hopkins. Do you have a driver's license on you?
We've never been there. We bought it. We've never even been there to see it.
Man, the second that you get pulled over, have your license, your registration, and your insurance already in your hand, dog. Don't be doing too much talking, they doing too much talking.
So we were going to go there.
Bought it, boy.
Yeah, I bought it online.
Where at?
Palatka. Actually, we have the coordinates. It doesn't even have an address. It just has the coordinates.
How are you going to an address? How are you going to a house in which you're trying to, look into buying, or you just bought and you don't have the freaking address, but you have the GPS coordinates? That makes no sense.
The GPS coordinates. It's right here.
How do you spell her name?
J-O-E. Oh, A-U-D-R-C-Y.
We're going right
Hero.
here.
A-U-D-R-Y.
P-E-R-R-O.
P-E-R-R-O.
Gillum Street.
What's her date of birth?
10/25/1978. I have my ID somewhere.
Temple. What's your birthday?
10/25/1978. Long time ago, when I was young and stupid.
Do you have a middle initial?
J.
J. A-U-D-R-Y-J-P-E-R-R-O.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Just hang tight for me, okay?
How's it going? Hi, Sarge here. My name is Deputy Beausoleil, Flat County Sheriff's Office. I'm with the K9 unit, okay? Got a few questions for you. In the car, shouldn't be in the car. Firearms, large knives, machetes, anything at all.
Woo! They starting with the K9 early.
Drugs of any kind.
Man.
Cocaine, crack cocaine, heroin, hemp, methamphetamine, marijuana, or MDMA.
Jesus, that's because y'all out here looking sketchy.
Nothing at all in the car. Okay, would you mind if I look?
We're not. I don't
She
want
lying.
Okay, that's alright. I'm gonna walk my dog on that side of the car, okay? Is that window rolled? Can you roll that window about halfway up for
She
me?
lying.
Here. Halfway up? Here. Can you do it? Halfway up? Yeah, if you can. Alright, I just don't want him jumping in the car or nothing, that's all. Alright, hang tight for me, okay, guys?
You guys won't mind, though. It's gonna be a
Seats. Gift. Great job.
This got to be one of the worst spots to be in. They out here sniffing around your car. This is how you know you about to go to jail.
Checks.
Who's a good boy?
Here. Check.
That dog found something, on God.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that little wheeze that dog just did, that cannot be good, bro.
Maybe step out of the car for me. Come back here.
Also, if that dog would not have found anything, they would not have to step outside the car because there would be no probable cause. They wouldn't be getting detained. They would just run their license and their information. As long as everything was good, they would get their stuff back.
We'll go to the front of this car, man.
Am I going to jail?
Whoa, Shorty looks rough. No wonder the cops were asking all them crazy questions. Shorty looked like a tweaker on the low.
So
Bro,
basically,
bro, this is tweaker attire. It's tweaker attire. All right, the drip is giving tweaker. It's giving crackhead. Okay.
Shut my door.
we'll get to that.
Oh, bro, like look at this. Look at her, bro. She looks worn out. Like she can't even be that old neither. Like, man, this is sad. You know, I don't like seeing people go to jail, to be clear, but I just like watching these videos for my own education and for y'all's because you can know what not to do.
Alright. Basically, my canine alerted to the odor of narcotics from the vehicle.
Oh,
Okay.
this is ridiculous.
Is there anything in that car that shouldn't be in the car, or anything that was in the car that shouldn't be in the
No,
car?
and he didn't alert to anything because there's nothing in the car.
Don't be capping to the cops, right? Because they have a dog that is highly trained. This dog is a highly trained specialist since he was a puppy to do one thing and one thing only, right? It's not the canine that goes and does the searches, right? That's a different type of dog. That's a German Shepherd. This dog breed only sniffs and searches for drugs, right? You know how powerful a dog's nose is, and you're gonna sit there and lie to them like they're idiots? Look at her. Do you really? She can't even believe her own lie right now.
Okay. And nothing at all? Okay, do you have anything on you?
No,
Okay, do you use drugs of any kind?
no.
See that look you look that's not the person, that's not the look of a person that's truthful. You could tell she dressed like a tweaker, she looked like a tweaker, her skin, her face, everything shows, you know, that she's a drug user. Like, it's crazy.
Okay, and you don't have any pockets or anything, no firearms or anything at all? Okay, he would just stay right here for me.
All right, I'll take that back. There are some burnt out moms that's out here looking rough, but you know that ain't the case. There ain't a single car seat in that back seat.
So how long have you been on inmate release for?
For years.
3 years now?
Ooh, she's on inmate release, so she's been convicted before.
No, the reason why I'm asking is I just want you to be honest with us. You know, like, if there's something in the vehicle, just like...
You see how she's like staring off into space? She is contemplating the consequences of her own actions. She's reviewing everything that led up to this point, and she knows she is toast. Look at her demeanor, bro. Like, anybody that's just like this, you know, you're real closed in. Like, the body language just screams that you're guilty. Like, a normal person would look you in your eyes, you know, shoulders square, you know, be attentive, you know, conversating, answering direct questions that are being asked.
No, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. It sucks if there is, but...
You always tell him whenever you lie to us, and it makes the situation worse, right?
It actually doesn't, because it doesn't change the evidence, right? To be clear, this is like psychological warfare. Cops like to play psychological games with you. That way they can get the upper hand. It makes their job easier. And, you know, it's just for obvious reasons.
Inmate release for what?
Ooh, they searching her stuff. Her car's car's pretty clean for a tweaker. It's a pretty clean tweaker car. What you got in that wallet?
Where's y'all's trunk button? On the key? Yeah.
Here, I got
Which one is it?
Jewelry. Ooh, she bougie. She bougie. Uh-oh. This look like some drugs if I ever seen it. Yeah. Y'all seen that plastic baggie, right? Y'all need to learn to ziplock y'all stuff, make it airtight, vacuum seal, do something, because that little baggie ain't doing jack. That sock ain't doing nothing for you neither. Keep it a bean with you. Keep it 100. about to go down. All over some tinted windows. Damn. Gotta come correct.
So, in the glove compartment on the passenger side, there was this, and it was tied up in a ball. And inside of it, there's a stem, and there's some cocaine. Cool.
Ooh, what I tell y'all, man, if you gonna be riding dirty, y'all need to have a fishbowl, have all y'all documents readily available to just whip out. You know, don't whip it out too fast because they gonna think it's something else, but be ready to give them documents to the officer as quick as possible. Don't be over talking, answer questions directly, and just like make it smooth, bruh. And if you doing dirt, you better be legit.
You can see down in there.
Better have all your paperwork right.
Broken stem.
These tools aren't yours either? Yeah.
So,
Crazy. She knows she's toast. She knows she's toast. She's literally looking at her own downfall in slow motion as cars pass by.
that with a string.
Hey, just so you know, she's habitual too. It's felonious DWLS.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's habitual. It's from years ago, but it's still.
DWS, by the way, means driving while suspended. That means you repeatedly drive with a suspended license.
She never got reinstated. She never got reinstated for 5 years.
And her license was never reinstated. But they already knew that. That's why she ain't have none of her paperwork or nothing on her.
All right, Miss Audrey. Yes. For the meantime, I'm going to have you turn around, put your hands up on the vehicle for me. All right, I'm going to have you put, you can drop your vape and keys and everything. I'm going to have you put the hands to the small of your back.
To what?
The small of your back. The small of your
What
back.
is that? I don't see what part of that.
I got it.
Why is he getting arrested?
Nobody's under arrest at this time, okay?
Yeah, we are.
You're just being detained. That's all.
That's being arrested.
It's not. Right now, you're being.
Being detained and being arrested are definitely not the same. She's just an idiot, but they are about to be arrested because when you're detained, being detained is normally a lot quicker than this. And, you know, y'all are toast. Y'all were toast from the beginning.
Why?
Do you have anything on you? Stick me, poke me, perk me?
Primary.
K9
12.
It's mine. It's all mine. It's not his.
Oh, now she wants to be truthful.
We have a Whiskey Foxtrot and a Whiskey Mike secured this time.
We're done being lied.
Okay, what's mine?
You've been lying to me since I stopped you.
It's your car.
He doesn't. It's not his.
I'm going to have you take your shoes off.
Hey, reader.
And that is true. If it's his vehicle and it's the possession, the controlled substance is in his car, even though she's driving, he's going to get a charge too. So don't think that just because, you know, you let your homie drive and there's work in the car that everything's going to be okay. Nah, they're going to drag you in there too, and he better have a good lawyer or else these charges are probably going to stick.
Read him Miranda real quick first.
Yeah. Man.
The driver was charged with a third offense of driving while license suspended, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of fentanyl.
Woo! Shorty had fentanyl. My God. Jesus.
A passenger was charged with maintaining a public nuisance, permitting an unauthorized person to drive, possession of drug paraphernalia equipment, and possession of fentanyl.
Guys, having a possession of fentanyl charge is so serious. That's like the highest degree of drugs you could possibly have. Like that's up there with like, you know, METH and stuff. You know, I don't want to say it, but that's up there. That's like the major league of that's in the major league of hardcore drugs. All right, so it looks like that's the end of it here, man. You know, if you out here riding dirty, you know, you out here got work in the car, make sure that your paperwork is legit. If you are in and out of prison, please don't be having drugs on you. There's no need, especially if you are a drug dealer, if you are a street pharmacist, right? You driving the work around with you is pretty stupid, especially when we have the internet. You could literally ship it through the mail if you do it properly. And I'm not, you know, condoning or encouraging that. I think that everybody should stay away from that type of lifestyle because everybody only ends up two places. That's dead or in jail. And today they end up in jail, especially with fentanyl, man. Fentanyl ain't no joke, bro. But yeah, man, don't be talking when you get pulled over. Don't be talking too much. Have your information readily available. Don't be lying, you know, and just try to be straight up. And if you are doing something illegal, like you're driving some stuff from one place to another, y'all know what type of stuff I'm talking about. You better have like a polo shirt on, some khakis. You better look like you just got off of work. You know, have a fishbowl. A fishbowl means there's no tint on the windows. Give them no reason to pull you over. Go the speed limit. You know, make sure that you're not doing any illegal turns. Don't do nothing crazy. You know, just be smooth, cool, calm, and collected when they pull you over. Don't be fidgeting. Don't be shaking. You know, dude was shaking like a leaf. That was like one of the biggest indicators that they were up to no good. And he knew the whole time because that's why he was shaking. Even if he was completely clueless, he wouldn't have been as nervous. And you know, who lets another person drive when it's broad daylight outside? It look like it's about maybe between 12 and 5 p.m. You know, who's that exhausted between 12 and 5 p.m. that you have to let your girlfriend, your wife, or your friend drive? You know, I haven't done that unless I've been drinking. And I'm not saying that everybody that lets their friend drive or lets another person drive has been drinking or is on something, but the chances are looking pretty good. That's just me. Don't drink and drive. Don't, you know, drive under the influence, guys. And I just made this video just to let y'all know, like be legit with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give them a reason to do the most, because if they find a reason, they're going to start doing the most. They're going to call the dogs. They're going to tear your car apart. And if you have something, they're going to slap you with it. I hope you guys have a good day. Let me know if you've been enjoying this content, guys. And, you know, I'm no bootlicker. I don't really, you know, I don't hate the police. I believe everyone has a job, and they have a very important job in our society. It's to preserve the protection and safety of our civilians. And that's pretty major. You know, I ain't no joke. So, you know, they did what they had to do. Now I have a family too, right? So that's pretty important to me. My community being safe, you know, my kid being safe, and you know, it's just common sense, you know. But I ain't no bootlicker or nothing. Definitely not a big fan of the police, but it's a necessary evil. Hope you guys have a great day. Make the right decisions, and if you're going to make the wrong decisions, do it the right way. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.